Hi guys, my name is Rosie and I'm very glad to be here again. Now today I'm gonna make a video in English. This is kind of how for you to improve your English listening skill. But if you don't understand, you just look Vietnamese subtitle below, alright? Now let's get back on the track. Many people ask me like, I'm just a beginner, how can I pick up a new language? It's just like super difficult for me. But in my opinion, I think that is not difficult at all. Okay, so I'm gonna make it more clearly for you to understand. My way is very simple, but very profound. What do I mean by that? You know, if you want to speak English like a native speaker, or if you want to speak English fluently, automatically, you just have to do exactly the same thing as babies do. What do I mean by that? You could see like, you know, when babies are born, they just like know nothing about the world, right? They just don't understand what people say, you know, what their parents say. But they still listen and they get a lot of information from outside, you know, day by day, you know, weeks by weeks, months, years, things like that. And when they turn 1 year old, they started to, you know, speak out actually. It's just very simple word. For example, like they say mama. You know, it's like so funny anyway. But they just say like mama. But actually you have to say mom, right? But it's just like very first step. So yeah, their voice is not really correct actually, but day by day they start to, you know, automatically change their voice, fix their voice, and then the voice absolutely become amazing. It's just like perfectly, right? And you know, when they maybe like they're 3 years old, things like that, they can speak English, of course. They can speak more correctly, and they can, you know, speak like simple sentences. For example, like I got it. For example, I love you. Or for example, I miss you. Things like that. So yeah, very simple one. But you know, when they grow up a little bit, they can use more sophisticated vocabularies. They can use more sophisticated new words. And then, of course, they can speak a new language actually when they like, you know, 4 years old. So, you know, what do I mean through this story? I want you to know that it's very simple if you want to speak English fluently. Like, you have to know what is English is. You have to know, and you have to make it like become more familiar with you. You feel like, oh, it's not new language at all, right? And then you have to listen. You have to listen to English. Of course, at the beginning, you just like understand nothing, but just keep going and just listening, right? And listen without understanding. I don't expect you to understand at the beginning actually. It's just like, you know, go beyond your ability. But thing is, just keep to listening. Just keep listening. And then you can get something from this, alright? Normally you don't have to spend like 1 year or maybe 2 years for just listening. But of course, you just like spend some times to listen actually. For example, like, you know, if you catch up with English quite quickly, and then you just have to spend like 1 month for listening, and then you start to, you know, learn vocabulary, and I'm sorry, to learn pronunciation. What do I mean by that? It means that you start to speak out, right? You just do the same as the babies do. Now there are 2 options. You could learn pronunciation by yourself, or you could go to, you know, English Center to find some courses for learning pronunciation. I think that is up to you. But of course, you have to learn pronunciation. It's just like the very first step for you to, you know, get into speaking English. I'm pretty sure for that. If you don't pronounce the word correctly, and then the whole sentence become wrong. And of course, your speaking skills is not very good at all right? So yes, keep practicing, all right, every day. Now listen every day. You don't have to spend like whole day for listening, but please just spend like 30 minutes or 45 minutes. You can choose some American movies, or you could choose some like American music, or some kind of songs, and then you can just listen, okay, to make it become more familiar with you. And then you learn pronunciation. You have to know how to pronounce the word correctly, all right? And you keep practicing, all right? Every day, and then you started to learn simple phrases, and then simple sentences, and then more complex sentences. Just like keep it going. Okay, and then after maybe 5 months or 6 months, you absolutely can communicate with foreigners actually. So by doing this, I hope that you can, pick up this new language much more easier than before. So if you have any question, just ask me on the page, and then I will answer you as much as possible. Anyway, see you later.